Hi everyone. So I'm excited. I was gonna crochet for a little bit, so I decided to just do a live. Um, yeah, I was gonna do a little crochet and talk, but there's not too much to show you guys yet since I just did like a yarn talk not too long ago. So I'm excited. I'm just gonna crochet for a little bit. I think maybe like an hour. The dog is right here. He's being really cute. But yeah, welcome. And I do have the pattern that I'm going to be working on is the frog loving duckling. I love that pattern a lot, but it is on my laptop, so I'll be clicking every so often to go back to the tab because I haven't actually printed that one yet. So I'm really looking forward to working on the frog loving duckling. So I guess I was using this yarn before. I was gonna make something with it. I'm using Karen 1 pound in the color Sun Yellow. This is such a beautiful color. It's really, really pretty. And I guess I was making something with it, but I never finished. So I'm gonna see if I could undo this. I could frog this and then use it to make the duck. But how did I? Hopefully, you guys can hear me too because it's really hot today. Let me check the weather. It is so hot. Yeah, later today it's gonna get to 104 Fahrenheit. So we have like the fans going on, and I am like in a different place right now because it was hot in the room where I usually record. It was way too hot, and I did have the fan on in there, but I thought I'll just record here. So, yeah, that is what I'm gonna be doing. And then if you guys want to see, he's a cutie. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about. I'll do my best to be crocheting and talking at the same time. I got my trusty 5mm H crochet hook. Also, feel free to let me know what you guys are working on, if you're working on anything, um, or if you're just listening. That's totally okay too. So I started here. I think so. I made a post just a little bit ago. It was actually a couple minutes ago on Facebook that I was going to be doing the live, but I didn't update it. I'm going to update the post that says that I was going to go live and put that I'm live now. Okay. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, let's crochet the duckling. So I'm excited because today is Friday and I've really been looking forward to the weekend. Um, yeah, not just like I don't exactly have huge plans, but I'm really excited to just relax a little bit and hopefully get some this weekend. Okay, I've counted my stitches and I'm doing good so far. So if you guys have any weekend plans, feel free to let me know about them. You could like put them rest for a little bit. I'm actually Jurassic World comes out tomorrow. today. I think it came out yesterday because I was looking up tickets, and I'm pretty sure Jurassic World came out officially today, but there were showings already for yesterday, which was Thursday. So I really want to watch that one, but I'll have to wait a little bit because my sister hasn't seen the second one yet, and I'll probably go watch it with her. Um, we'll see. Probably 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of my favorite worsted weight yarns is the Karen 1 pound. It's such a thick type of worsted weight yarn. Oh, it's so blown out. But it's such a thick yarn and I really love it. It reminds me a lot of Hobby Lobby's Crafter's Secret. It's so funny if you do something in Crafter's Secret and then you do the exact same thing in even in Red Heart, you'll really see a difference. Like if you put them next to each other, um, like a size difference because the Crafter's Secret it is thicker. So I really enjoy that yarn. I'm excited too because I'm excited for everything. But I think Hobby Lobby, like I'm starting to hear that their sale is happening soon. So that's pretty exciting. Um, I might have to wait a little bit longer until like more people start finding them for me to go look for them because I don't have a Hobby Lobby in town. But it would be cool to just take a random trip. I might. Let me count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I thought I was off, but I'm not. So welcome if you're just joining. I am making the frog loving duckling, which is one of my favorite patterns, and I've been wanting to remake this one for a bit. So I'm excited because I keep saying I'm excited. I am. I've been wanting to crochet for let's see. I crocheted yesterday, but I didn't get a whole lot done, but I did. I did crochet. But I've been wanting to crochet all day today, so I'm happy that I finally get the chance to and I get to do it with you guys. So if you're crocheting, feel free to let me know what you're working on. You can link patterns too, of course. Feel free to do that. It's such a beautiful day outside, but it's so hot. Oh my gosh. I'll probably later today take the dog, the bigger one, out for his walk, but not till the evening when it cools down. Not that it's gonna cool down like incredibly, but it's way too hot to go right now. I usually walk him around 6. So I think today I'll probably walk him around 8. It's so hot. I can't even. And then it's going to be 104. Oh my goodness. I think today's the hottest day this week, though. So we'll just have to push through today and then we'll be okay. So I have so many works in progress going on at the same time, and I can't help it. It's such a bad habit, and I wish I was not that way. But I've tried to like be more. I don't know. I've tried to really just stick to one pattern at a time, but it's not me. I am the type of person, I guess, who like I really feel like I need to work on all sorts of things, and yeah, you can really tell with my crocheting because I have so many works in progress, and mm, it upsets me at the same time because I feel like it makes me feel a little bit unorganized, and I really like organization. So I'm struggling with that a little bit. But on the bright side, I do have new patterns in the works. And some of the things I'm working on, let me think. I feel like I'm working on some things that aren't my patterns, maybe. Am I? No, I think everything that I'm working on actually is either a new pattern or I'm remaking one of my old patterns, I think. I could be wrong though. Let's see. I think I messed up. I'm going to count again. I did mess up pretty bad too. Let's see. Mm, yeah. So I mentioned earlier, I have the pattern on my computer. I actually haven't printed the pattern out for the frog loving duckling. I do like to print my patterns usually, and I keep them in a binder, but I haven't had the chance to print this one out yet. So I need to get on that. And then right now I'm doing the increased rows, so I struggling a little bit doing that while chatting, but I think it'll be okay. I'm trying to think of like any upcoming life plans. I actually have a concert next week. I'm excited for that. Like really, really excited. Like I mean it. um so there's a group called HAR and they're pretty big now, but I think they recently started getting like bigger. I've known about them for years, and a year ago, it was almost like a year ago to the day. Pretty sure it was a year actually. I purchased tickets for a year in advance, which is like next week already. I'm so super pumped for this concert. I'll be going with one of my friends, and she really likes the group too. So it should be a really fun time. I'm a little nervous for it, but I think I'm only nervous because I've really been looking forward to this concert for years. Like I've been wanting to see them live for years, and I've had the ticket for a year. And when the like COVID surge went back up, I was scared that like I wasn't going to be able to see them. And then I think one of them actually got sick a few months back. So they had to cancel some of the concerts. And I was like, what if that happens during like the one I'm supposed to see? But thankfully, everything seems good. And yeah, I think I'll be able to see them live. So I'm excited for that. That is on next Friday, I think. Either next Friday or the Friday after that. But it's coming up. So I'll be going to a concert. I am very much like open when it comes to music. I kind of went over that in the what was that tag? Something like 25 non-yarny things about me tag. It was hard for me to decide on like a favorite genre of music because I like a bunch of different types of music. So yeah, I go to different types of concerts. Let me count again. Okay, I messed up. Let me go back to the. I feel like I have to go back 2 rows because I think I messed up in like 2 rows back. Let me see. Again, hopefully you guys can hear okay because I do have like a couple fans here. It's just it's very hot. California is very hot right now. At least Central California. Okay, I think I found the problem. So I did have to go 2 rows back. So are any of you guys crocheting, or what are you working on? I would love to know. I'm working on the frog loving duckling, which is one of my favorite patterns. I really love this one, and I kind of want to make different like versions of it, but I have so many ideas. It's really hard to work with all of them, but I do think it'd be really cute to have like alternate versions. What has me questioning it is, if I were to make like a frog loving duckling, but with a different suit, so like a different hat, should I keep it a duck, or should I change the design of the duck and make it a different character? So I'm going to show you guys a picture of the pattern that I'm talking about right now, just in case you're not sure which one it is. So I'm talking about this one. I would love to make different versions of this, but I don't know if I should change the duck, if it should be like a different character with different hats, or the same duck with different hats and have those each be new patterns. I feel like that's too repetitive. Like each time I would have to have a new character, completely new character with different hats on for each of them. So I was thinking about that earlier today. I don't want to say I was stressing about it, but a little bit. Maybe a little, because I really want to make new ones, new patterns. So yeah. Let me scroll right here. There you go. So welcome to everyone who's just joining. I am currently crocheting the frog loving duckling pattern, which is one of my favorites that I have made. Yeah, feel free to let me know if you're working on something, or if you're just joining just for fun, because you don't have to crochet along. I mean, of course you can if you'd like to, but it's totally up to you. I have the baby right here sleeping. Let me see if I can show you. There he is. He is very relaxed. So, sorry, my table's a little squeaky, but I have my. I thought it was kind of cool. It was a different type of office T-shirt, because normally you see just like the logo of the office, but this one it has like the recycle triangle. So I thought that was cool. I've had this shirt for years, and it's very comfortable. I really like it. Hi, Donna. Welcome. You guys can always feel free to let me know like where you guys are from too. I think that's so cool. Like, it's amazing, really, to see like all the different places you guys are from, and it makes me feel super special. But it really helps like feel like a community, because that's really what we are. We're a crochet community. I lost my place for a little bit, but I just found it. I've been thinking lately about making um I think they're like cropped sweaters, because they're not long enough to be cardigans, and it's not a shirt. It's like like cropped sweaters. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. I really want to make some of those. I'm just scared because I'm an amigurumi person. I crochet stuffed animals. I don't know if I could make clothes. I've tried several times and I failed. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I really would like to because the sweaters are so cute. And I don't know. Maybe I keep thinking maybe I'll find someone to make them for me and like I could pay them. But at the same time, I really would like to know how to make them myself because there's so many different ones that I want. But yeah, I've come super close to buying different patterns on Etsy because they are adorable. And yeah, I really want to learn. Let me move. There you go. That was the ice in the fridge. Just like made that noise, and then the dog got spooked. It's okay, baby. I think he wants to go on the couch. He's kind of eyeing it. So I want to pull from the middle. Is this? Wait, I'm confused. I have I want to pull from the middle. Okay, something happened. Anyways, I'm using the Karen 1 pound yarn in the color Sun Yellow. It's such a pretty yarn. I love this. I love Karen 1 pound and Hobby Lobby's Crafter Secret. I really enjoy working with those when I'm working with worsted weight yarn. I would actually love to know what your guys' favorite worsted weight yarns is, because I feel like I'm always repeating myself with like my favorite ones. But I would love to know what your guys' are, like if you guys have a favorite worsted weight yarn. Oh my goodness. So Tracy says, "Hi Michelle, I'm from let me see if I can say this. I'm scared I'm gonna say it wrong. Oh, you know what? Guys, I need glasses and I have glasses, but I don't use them too often. I probably should, but that was not even it says, "Hi Michelle, I'm from Tasmania, I'm assuming, Australia. It's just past 7 a.m. here. It's nice to see your smiling face." Thank you so much, Tracy. That is so sweet of you. Um, yeah, it is what time? 2 o'clock here, 2:08. So that's really cool. Australia. Oh my gosh. One day I want to go. Yes, but I should use glasses. I kind of use it here and there, like when it's bad. I need to stop doing that because I'll use it like once my head starts to hurt. But I really should use it more often. My glasses. Yeah. Hi Michelle, did you show the hooded shawl for your sister? I never did. I'll have to show that in the next or one of my next videos. It I still have it tucked away upstairs because I mentioned to her. I think it was a couple weeks ago. No, actually, yeah, time flies by. It might have been a couple weeks ago. I mentioned to her that I have to have her try it on so I could see if I needed to keep like increasing or like just start working down. I think it's something like that where I stopped on the pattern and she was about to try it on. And for some reason, I was just like, no, you don't have to try it on yet. And I know the reason I did that is because I am really nervous about her trying it on and it not looking the way she imagined it to look. Um, I don't know. It's It's really hard for me to work on garments, and it sucks because I would love to make garments. I would love to make them not only for myself, but for like people in my life, my friends and family. But I need to get over it. And I just need to have her try it on because she loved it. She saw it like when I showed it to her. So I will get on that. I'll tell her Esmeralda told me to. And Donna says she's in Kentucky and it's 5:08 over there. Kentucky's so pretty. I wish I had like, well, I do live in California, but I kind of live in the more countryside of California. Like, if you're thinking California, usually people think either the beach or like Hollywood or San Francisco. And I don't have any of that. To get to the beach, it's a kind of a longish drive. It's definitely a mini road trip. And San Francisco is quite a bit of ways from me. And Hollywood is even farther because to get to Disneyland Anaheim, which isn't Hollywood, but Anaheim is, I think it usually takes us about 5 hours. So yeah, I'm kind of in the part of California where it's like you wouldn't think of California like this, but I love it. I really love small towns, and that's what I live in. So I think I might be stuck here because I like that I have the ability to drive to Disney. And, if I wanted to go to a big city, I could just drive there. And I don't really like big cities though, because even just going to like the grocery store, and there's so many people and the lines are huge, I'm ready to come back to the small town. So I think that's funny. Like if I want to go over there for a little bit, I can, but I don't think I'd want to live there. I'm perfectly fine right here. So I'm just working on the duck. I finally got to the part where it's just single crocheting around, so I'm happy about that. And it took me a lot longer than it should to get to this part because I kept making mistakes. I can go for some ice cream. It's decent in here. It's not like super hot, but it's not as cool um, as I would want it to be. So I could go for some ice cream. I'll probably put my hair up in a little bit too. I prefer my hair down, but it's not like it's even straightened or anything. It's natural right now. Like this is how it looks like when it dries. It's like kind of wavy hair. So I think I'll put it up and maybe get some ice cream. I love chocolate. Chocolate ice cream is my absolute favorite. And I remember getting, before we moved to this town, we used to live close to a Cold Stone. And we would get Cold Stone kind of often because, like, we were younger, my sister and I, so my parents would take us. And I would always get chocolate ice cream with roasted almonds. And I love Cold Stone because they really mix the toppings in the ice cream, where like Baskin Robbins will just put it on top, like sprinkle it on top of the ice cream. But no, Cold Stone does it right. They mix it in. So I could taste it. It was so good and it's super yummy. But yeah, I haven't had Cold Stone in years actually. But I remember my sister would make fun of me because she would love getting new flavors or different flavors and like of ice cream. Because I think Cold Stone is it. I don't remember which ice cream place has like the new flavor every month. I think that might be Baskin Robbins, but Cold Stone has some really cool flavors too. So she would always be trying different ones, and I would always get my chocolate ice cream because I love chocolate. Anyways, so KTC Creations Crochet said, "Hi there, I love your channel and patterns." Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I sold a pattern earlier today. My phone buzzed. I had it on silent, so it didn't do the cha-ching thing because it does that from Etsy. But if you have it on silent, it just buzzed. I looked over and it was, I'm gonna check. It was a baby elephant. And I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't actually sold one of those in a while. So that really, really meant a lot. And then earlier today, someone got the turnip crochet pattern. So that was super, super exciting too. I was super, and I am super thankful every time someone gets a pattern or posts my pattern like that they made. He wants some cuddles. So I put the crochet hook down so I could cuddle him for a bit. But yeah, I love all you guys so much, and your support truly means the world to me. Oh, actually, I forgot I was going to mention that. So in the last video, if you happen to watch yesterday's video, I posted that. Well, I was mentioning how there's a lot of things that I want to. Yes, baby. There's a lot of things that I want to buy from Amazon for the channel and for like my patterns. So I need to buy new safety eyes because I am like almost out. Fiber fill, I really want to get a tripod so I can hopefully be one step closer to making tutorials. I want to, there was some other things too. What else? A light, but I don't think I'm going to get the light just yet. I think there was some other stuff. I don't remember. But I have stuff in my shopping cart, my Amazon cart, and I was like, oh, that's a little bit high, but it's because I waited so long to buy everything. So sorry, he burped. Maybe everything combined was a little bit more than I was hoping. So I have right now, I put all my polymer clay crochet hooks on sale on my Etsy shop. So if you go over to my Etsy shop and you have to enter the code shopping. I'm pretty sure I made the code shopping. I'm gonna double check that. Oh yes, BB. Let me make sure. I did it earlier today. Yeah. It's SHOPPING. If you do that code, when you go to your checkout, the polymer clay crochet hooks will be discounted. I think I did 15% on those. So if anyone was in the market for a polymer clay crochet hook, I do have mine on sale. And yeah, I would like greatly appreciate that if you guys were looking for a crochet hook. So Generation Creation said, I love your patterns too. I'm currently working on the newest mushroom pattern and I'm loving it. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I had so much fun with the mushroom patterns. Like, so much fun. So much that I had to make too. And I do have other mushroom ideas, but I don't know if it's too much mushroom. But yeah, those are a lot of fun to make. I hope you enjoy this one and let me know. I think it's fun that like both of the patterns that I did are so different, even though they both are mushrooms. So one of them is the newest one is nice too because it doesn't use as much stuffing for it. Just make sure. I think well, it is noted in the pattern too, but when you work on the mushrooms, to put extra stuffing in the corners because I forget about that. So, and then it's something that you kind of regret not doing if you like forgot to do it. So don't forget to stuff the corners before single crocheting around. Are you gonna let me crochet a little bit? Oh my goodness. You want to be right here? You're so sweet. So this is Pee-wee. He's in the videos quite a bit. He's usually with me. He doesn't like being by himself. So if I go to a room, he'll go to the room. Yeah, he really likes following me. Um, yeah, so he's a cutie. Usually you can't really see him though in the videos because I have the phone propped up a little higher than the laptop is right now. So he's usually in the videos, but you usually can't see him. So this is Peely. Peely, he's such a cutie. He needs a bath and a proper haircut, don't you? Can I crochet? Oh, thank you. When he just stares at me, though, I'm like, oh, I should be petting him. Yeah, so cute. Anyways, do you guys have pets? I have too many. I love animals, though. So recently, my rabbit passed away, but I still have this baby, and I have Kylo or Chewbacca because I call him both names. Um, I have the two cats. So yeah, I have a lot of pets. Don't I? Yeah. But you guys aren't pets. You guys are fur babies. Because I love you guys like you were babies, huh? You're so spoiled too. He's super, super spoiled. Caroline, welcome. I'm glad you could join. So I am, again, working on the frog loving duckling, and I'm using Karen 1 pound. And this is the color Sun Yellow. I love this yarn. I've had it, usually this skein is like next to me in my videos. It's kind of like in some wooden crates. And I've been wanting to use it, but also not wanting to use it because I don't want to run out of it. I just love it so much. You want to come on the couch? I feel like he wants to. He's like staring at it. Oh my goodness, he just wants all the cuddles. I don't think he's gonna let me crochet. But I feel like, are you trying to tell me to put you on the couch? Can I come? Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, your dogs sound beautiful. You can totally feel free to post those in the Facebook group too, because I would love to see them, and I'm sure others would love to see them too. Okay. That's not the way he usually goes on the couch, but sometimes he's too shy to just jump on there and he'll like to like ask for permission. But yeah. Oh, yes. So I was talking about that a little bit earlier that Hobby Lobby, I think their clearance might be happening right now because I think I saw like on Facebook a couple of people posted about like finding the yarn sales already, and I really want to go. I might go today. I'm not sure. I don't have a Hobby Lobby in town, so I feel like I don't know if I should go today or if I should wait another day. Oh, lick your paw, baby. I don't know. Caroline, have you gone yet? Has anyone gone yet to check their Hobby Lobbies? So Generation Creation said, I saw at least one person post that it was going on right now. I was near ours today and forgot to check. Oh no! Do you live close to it or were you out of town? Because that'd be horrible if you were out of town. And then Caroline said, no, I want to go today and check mine. Yeah, I'm going to try also. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go today or if I might have to wait till tomorrow. But Maybe I don't know. I wish I had it in town. I guess I'll go today. And I feel weird. I don't want to call and ask them if they put it on sale. I feel weird doing that. Like, I don't know. It's about 20 minutes away, not too bad. Yeah, that I mean, it's still a little drive, but that's not terrible. It's good that you still have it near you. So, do you think you're gonna go today, Generation Creations, or do you think you'll wait a little bit too? Maybe I'll make a trip today. No shame in asking if you're coming out of town. I called once and the person was really nice about it. I think they are nice. I mean, the people who work at the people who work at Hobby Lobby are kind of like the people who work at Chick-fil-A. Like they're very nice and they're super friendly most of the time. So, I don't know, I just feel bad. I feel like a lot of people might be calling and maybe they get like annoyed of that and I don't want to be one of those people if that makes sense. So I might just go and make a little trip out of it because the town that has a Hobby Lobby is also the town that has a Michaels, and I don't have either of those. There is also a Target there. We have a Target, but I love Target. So I might go there too and just make a little day out of it. I probably won't make it today, but maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe we'll go both days. Caroline, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. You're amazing. I have a little minor knot here. There you go. I heard Michaels has like a really good sale for their yarn too, like the blanket yarn. I hear it's on sale at Michaels. So Island Girl said that's probably all their phone calls, just people asking about yarn being on sale. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, and I'm sure like the people working there are probably a little annoyed of that. So I don't want to add to it. He just can't find a comfy spot. He moved over. He likes being on the armrest. He likes having his neck propped up a little bit, his head, and I think that's because he does have like the reverse sneezing where like he coughs a lot. So I think that's why he likes to have his head um, up. But you'll probably see him like go across the couch a couple times. Unless he falls asleep there, then because once he falls asleep, he's there until he notices someone leaves the room. Because sometimes I don't like to wake him up, so I'll leave the room, and when he realizes I'm not there, he'll come find me. He's so sweet. So yeah, I hear Michaels has a pretty big or good sale with their blanket yarn, and Joann's had a good sale, but that was a few weeks ago. Where like their Ogo, is it Ogo? The yarn that comes in like a circle, it's like wrapped around a circle. Those were $12, and then buy three get one free, so four of them for $12. So practically like $3 each ball circle of blanket yarn, and they have worsted weight yarn too, but I missed that. So hopefully, since I missed that, hopefully I'll be able to find the Hobby Lobby or Michaels yarn. But I haven't seen a lot of people post about the Michaels yarn. I feel like you have to be extra lucky to find that one. Oh, he's so adorable. He looks so comfy on the couch. Looks like a good position to stretch out the back. Yeah. He every once in a while when he goes to sleep he'll like kick. So if I'm like sitting next to him, he'll kick me. So you might see his leg kick out in a little bit when he gets comfortable. So here it is so far. I have quite a few rows to go. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, just two more of single crochet, and then it's gonna get a little complicated when I have to do decreasing and increasing, but it should be okay. So I'm gonna turn out kind of big. I wonder if I made a mistake or if it's just because that yarn is a little thicker than like Red Heart. I really love this yarn, the Karen 1 pound. So I have a couple really exciting patterns. One of them I'm kind of frustrated with, and I don't know if I should release it because I made it, but I don't know. I really struggle sometimes because I don't know if it's cute enough. Um so maybe I'll show you guys that one in a future video. It's not here with me right now anyways, but I maybe I'll post it on my Facebook group actually first because I think it's cute, but I don't know if other people are going to think it's cute. So I'm kind of struggling with that right now. I like the 1 pounds better too. Do you use 1 pounds for clothes? Because I feel like it'd be too thick, right? To do like cardigans. Wouldn't you use like a lighter weight for cardigans? Because I love this for amis, but that's like all I make is amigurumis. But I'm super curious because I think this is so soft. I would love to use it for like I was saying earlier, I really want to make um it's like the cropped cardigan type sweater, if that makes sense. But I don't know if this would be too thick for it. I have to look at the pattern and see what type of yarn it recommends. Do you have any craft fairs in the near future? I kind of do, but it's not like official yet. So I haven't signed up, but it's kind of like if I wanted to do it, I could. I just haven't signed up for it yet because um it would be 3 weeks from now, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have someone there to help me. So I don't want to sign up and pay for it and then not be able to go because I don't think I could. I know I can when it comes down to it. I could do it by myself, but I'd much rather have someone go with me. So I'm gonna treat it like I do have a craft fair coming up in 3 weeks. So it might be the first Saturday of next month. And then I always have craft fairs around November. So I'm always making things for that. I feel like there might be a couple other ones coming up. What if I missed them? I've done a couple this year already. They've been so much fun. I really enjoy it, but it's stressful. I love craft fairs so much, but I understand why some people just won't do them or don't want to do them because it's a lot of work and it is kind of stressful, and I feel like I have to be like a machine to keep crocheting like so many things, and you can't really price them too high because people are like it's just a stuffed animal even though it is handmade. Like it's just a stuffed animal even though it is handmade, but people don't understand. You have to check your gauge. Oh yeah, for the cardigan. I always take someone, but last year I got into this huge long-standing one. Did you go by yourself for that one? Oh, yes, I see you commented under. That's hard to get into, and no one could go with me. I couldn't say no, and I'm glad I didn't. It was a great show, and neighborhood vendors watch my booth when needed. Yeah, I feel like other vendors are so sweet. Like, cause a lot of times I see other people go by themselves too, and they'll ask me to watch their booth. So when someone comes by and they're looking at like my neighbor's booth, I'll like let them know, oh, they went to the restroom, but they'll be back in just a couple minutes. So yeah, I know like most vendors are super sweet, especially when you get there and you greet them because you don't want to make it awkward. You're gonna be next to this person for the next few hours. So I try to greet the people next to me as soon as I arrive and like introduce myself. But it's really nice having someone. It's not impossible to do it by myself, but I really prefer having someone with me. Do you find that little things sell better at craft fairs just because of the price point? Honestly, yes. Yeah, if you can do like $5 things, that's probably gonna be like your best sellers, the things you'll sell most of. But also, it's nice to have like $15 to $20 things also on your table. But you'll probably end up selling most of the $5. You'll sell more of those. And you want to use like, scrap yarns for those and things that you could make maybe in like an hour or less. Let me count my rows really quick. Sorry. Oh, I did one too many. I was going to leave it, but I'll just undo it. Only because I really like this yarn. Otherwise, sometimes I just leave it. It's okay. I hope that you're able to go. Thank you. I really hope so too. I'm just in the process of looking for someone. I like don't want to ask anybody to ask for time off, so I'm just waiting for like the people around me for their schedules to come out so I could know if I could make it or not. And the organizers are super nice for this event. I let them know that I kind of won't know until sort of last minute, and they're like, "Oh no, you're okay. Like you're always welcome." I'm like, thank you. I've done this event before, so they're super super sweet. Okay, guys, time to start decreasing. So hopefully I don't mess up. I recently did, was it 2 weeks ago? I did a craft fair. It was so much fun. Um, I took pictures and stuff, and for some reason, I just never posted it. But I always take pictures. I love taking pictures when I get there and the setup of the table. My goal is to also take pictures at the very end of the craft fair so I could like see, compare the difference. And I always forget to take a picture before tearing it down. So usually I'll have the picture of my table when it's all set up with like full of the amigurumis, and I'll forget to have a picture of the table right before taking everything down. So I can never do my before and after picture because I always forget. But I really enjoy doing craft fairs. They're a lot of fun, and um, there are like, hold on. Okay, there are some people who will be kind of like rude sometimes, but the majority, I feel like the majority are really sweet people. Like they'll be nice and they'll be like, "Oh, is this like knitting or is this crocheting?" And then I'll tell them it's crochet, and they'll tell me like someone in their family would do it, usually like a grandparent, like a grandma. But I love talking with people, so I think that's part of a huge reason why I enjoy doing craft fairs too, because you have to be pretty social and like just talk with like people who enter your booth. So, Generation Creations, you said you did a craft fair. I don't remember when you said you did it, but you said you did one. What do you find that sells more too? Do you agree that like the little $5 things are like your best bet at sellers? And that's for anyone who's done craft fairs. I honestly love talking about them. So if you guys ever have any questions, you can feel free to let me know anytime. I really enjoy talking about them. And then before I forget, I mentioned this earlier, but I did have, and I'll let you guys know first because my plan is hopefully if I don't forget, I'm gonna make a short video after this and announce it on my like YouTube channel. But I have my polymer clay crochet hooks on sale in my Etsy shop, but you have to use the code shopping. So it's SHOPPING. And that's because this sale was inspired by yesterday. I made a video telling you guys that I have quite a few things in my Amazon cart, like a tripod and safety eyes, fiber fill. There were some other things too, but they don't come to my mind. Oh, I think I was looking at another 8mm crochet hook so I could have a second one. And yeah, the total was a little high. So I put the polymer clay, I can't even talk. The polymer clay crochet hooks are on sale if you use that code. So if anyone was thinking about purchasing one, they are on sale right now. So don't forget to use that code at the checkout because if you put it in your cart, it won't show that it's on sale yet until you enter the code shopping. So SHOPPING. So Island Girl said, I found a oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, you're gonna be teaching your granddaughter to crochet this summer? That's so fun. Yes, so hopefully the younger generation. So Generation Creation said I do 4 to 6 every year, and I agree. The smaller things definitely do best, but I always sell some larger items too. I had a giant octo for years, and it was such an eye catcher. I would have it on my highest crate, and people would come over just to see it. It took 4-ish years, but I finally sold it at the show I went to alone. Oh, nice! And honestly, it made me a little sad to see him go. I had something similar. I had a really big one because I like to make like one like really big thing. Because you're completely right, it is an eye catcher, so people will come over to see it. But this one I only had it for a couple craft fairs, and it sold because I didn't price. Honestly, I didn't price it at like the price that I should have. I put it much lower. Um, but I was sad to see it go. It was this big sleepy bunny because I made a sleepy bunny pattern a long time ago when I let me see if I could find it. And I made it with blanket yarn and it came out huge and I really loved it and I was like okay with it not selling and then it sold. And my family's like, they're always like, oh, you can make another. You should sell it because you can make another. But I'm like, you don't understand. I know that I can make another, but I don't know if I'm going to take the time to make another. Because, I'm always making new things. And let me see. It was this pattern, the Sleepy Bunny crochet pattern. But I made it in blanket yarn and it came out so cute and it was huge and I loved it so much. And it used less than a skein. But it was it was definitely a lot of fun to take that because a lot of people were like eyeing it from far and they would come look at it. So I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Most of my amigurumis, though, I find that I have to price them around like 15. I think 15 is like my average with the bigger ones, just because like they don't. I don't think people would pay more, and I tried before too. And it's funny because that's one of like the comments that I'll hear most often is people telling me that, oh, you should be charging more, but I don't want to be stuck with them, and I'd rather make people happy with an amigurumi than me having to bring them all home again. My fridge was making ice now, which is good because earlier I tried to get some ice and it wouldn't come out. So I don't know if it like was like needing to make more or if for some reason the ice got stuck. So I'm glad it's making some. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the little that I have so far. Trying to see. I think I was. Oh no, I don't remember where I was. I think we'll see. If it doesn't add up at the end of the row, then I was not on this row. So I was thinking earlier because the movie theater that we have here in town is AMC. And right now, if you guys happen to have an AMC, I'm pretty sure this is like for all the US. The membership is on sale from 14 to 7. It's like half I'm pretty sure that the price is because it's half off. And I'm pretty sure the original is 14 is what I was trying to say. So it's about $7 now. And I was thinking I'm probably gonna buy that because the main reason I would get it is they waive the ticket fees for when you purchase like movie tickets on your phone. There's usually online ticket fees, which is about like $4. So it's probably gonna be worth it. I think I'm gonna buy that, especially because there's a lot of movies coming out this year, this summer. I haven't seen Top Gun yet and I really want to, but I'm so disappointed in myself. I've never seen the first one. Like it just no one in our family has watched it yet, so I really need to watch the first one. I was invited to go watch the second one, but I I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to watch the second one without seeing the first one, especially because people are saying like it's so epic. Um, so I didn't want to spoil it by watching the second one before I see the first one. So I just said, unfortunately, I'll have to watch it another day. But what other movie? Jurassic World. Oh my gosh, of course. I was talking about it earlier. Jurassic World comes out, and that comes out today. The Minions movie, Thor, Avatar, but that's like later on this year. So yeah, there's quite a few movies gonna come out soon. I'm super excited about. Let me count this actually. I should have printed this out. surprisingly, I think I'm okay. Yes, I'm excited to see the new movies. I've been watching so many reruns for the past few years